Hey everybody, Ralph Havens here, and this is a very special session. This is what I found is the biggest shortcut to using whatever you want to call this psychic secrets, psychic warrior stuff, psychic wizard stuff. It's something that I do every day, and I want to make sure you get this in a way that you can actually use it, because I've shown this to lots of people, and I've noticed that even for myself, it's something that can be easily missed and easily sidetracked and then modified and kind of not given the big importance of it, and then just not getting it done. And it can be really big. And the way I found it was really amazing. I kept hearing about this one guy that had gone from food stamps to making a lot of money, a coach. And I didn't think he was all that special. And the stuff I was seeing on his videos and his free trainings didn't seem all that earth shattering. And I've studied stuff for 35 years, I guess. That's 1985, whatever that is. And I just thought, nah, not that good. But I kept hearing about him and kept hearing, some of the success stories. And so I decided to get some of his stuff, and I started using it. And I get up like I do these days. I got up at 5:30 this morning. I tend to get up pretty early every day, including the weekends, because this thing is so important to me, because it makes such a big difference. But at the time I got up at 5:30 and I started doing this thing. And you can hardly call it a meditation. It's a way of looking, of being. And Jen, over a few days, started telling me, she started asking me, what are you doing? Because stuff really started changing for us. We'd already been going in the direction we wanted to go. We had started turning around our lives and getting our business started with this new way of working online. And I'd been doing that for a few years, and working through lots of our own inner turmoil and grief and sadness and stuff from what had happened to us. And we were already doing well and getting better and better. And I mean, with our work, with our business, with our getting our work out there in abundance for the family. But it started taking a bigger turn for the good. And so she asked me, what are you doing? And I said, I'm just doing this thing. It's like, it's hardly a thing. It's hardly doing anything. But I'm using it. And I had a doctor call me from Bellingham that wanted to start sending people, and he did. Out of the blue, and I had more people from all over the world connecting with me after my YouTube videos. So I was like, I'm just doing this thing. And the guy that was showing it to me was saying the inner game, the emotional stuff, the mental stuff, the spiritual stuff, the stuff that happened to us as kids, the stuff that made us have problems with self-worth and created certain beliefs and limiting beliefs and problems with how we accept money and get rich and get money or don't get rich or don't do well. All those things, 90% of it is the deep emotional, mental, spiritual stuff. And it's easy to say, and there's so many techniques and all these different things you can use, but I was using this one thing. And then as I started using it, I was showing my clients and getting some really cool changes. I mean, I remember one lady that I couldn't even touch her foot. 4 feet away, there was this big cushion of air. And when I talked to her, it made sense. As a teenager, big car wreck, almost lost her foot, lots of botched surgeries, big problems. And then she was left with a foot in her 40s. She was 40 years old or so. And they would pop out every day, a few times a day. She would even fall sometimes. And so after one session with this, I was able to touch her foot. I saw her in person, actually, and her foot never popped out again, never had a problem again. And so we used this, and she had a lot of goals for business and other stuff, and so we were working on a lot of things, but it's a really powerful thing. Now, the problem with it is that it's so simple that it's easy for your mind to start to get sidetracked and to start to think you really should be doing something important instead of this really simple thing. And simple is not always easy. it can be very hard because our mind can go all sorts of places. And so what do you do about that? So I've noticed that as I've given this to people in various forms, that some people get it, and a lot of people like me don't get it for a while. And that's why it's really cool to have one-on-one sessions and really zero in and get this. Here, one of my little dudes out there. And so I've had different ways to get this to people, and I want to tell you more about that. So today's session is all about this one process, and it's a way to go deep into the inner game stuff, and the stuff that's been holding you back, and make it so that you don't have to do a lot of various types of meditations that really only help calm things down a little bit. So what if you could clear this inner game stuff that's been holding you back, doing tons of meditation, and it really doesn't help a little? There is a way to do it. And what I did is I put it into a free thing. So I'm going to show you how to get that. I'm going to share my screen a little bit and show you how to do that. But my hope is that you'll go take it deeper, because there's a faster way to clear this stuff. So what I'm going to be showing you, and I'm going to share the screen, is this masterclass that I've made years ago. And I put various ways to do this so that you can do it real precisely and not get your mind going all different ways. It's called the Enlighten Up and Get What You Want Masterclass. And I'm going to walk you through it and show you how to do this stuff. So some of you have that class, some of you don't. Some of you have already gotten the free stuff related to that. So I'm going to show you how to use it and how to get that and how to do it. And it's going to be a way so that you can go through this process without doing a lot of other meditations or relaxation things or trying to think and grow rich or that sort of thing. And definitely not needing to try to figure out why you have certain limiting beliefs. If you know, oh, well, it was because of this when this happened when I was a kid, and then this happened later in life, and this happens later in life. Just knowing the why something is there is really kind of like the booby prize. You still have the problem. You just know why it's there now. So it's not about figuring out what caused it or why it's there or what it means or anything like that. And so I'm going to show you that. Let me take you through it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can share my screen. I need to get out of some of these other screens. And it's something that I'm hoping you follow through with. Let's just see. Hang on one second, and I'm going to show you how to do this. I'll show you a way to get it for free, and also a way to, if you want to take it a little deeper and really get it in a big way. So let me take this. I think I go here. I'm going to share screen. Hope this works. Let's see how this goes. Video settings. Let me see what this says. Meetings. Video, audio. Output volume. Oh, let's bring the output volume up. Input volume. Test, test, test. Okay, I think this is going to work. Hope it's going to work. Okay, share screen. Here goes. Okay, you see my desktop is kind of full. So if you go to ralphhavens.com / whoop, that's not the right one. Enlighten Up. And you go to that, and then you'll come to a page that looks like this. And it's this thing that I found. It's how to do this. And what you can do is put your name in here and your email. You'll get a bunch of cool videos and trainings and stuff. And then go to your inbox and your promo and your spam and all those kind of folders, your other folders, your bulk mail, and make sure you click confirm so you get it, because I'll send it to you. It says free PDF and video. And there's an hour plus training we used it with the group that I was doing it with, related to money and abundance. So and 2 PDFs actually in your inbox. And then there's a really cool video I made for you about our process of the whole thing, and it'll tell you all about the class. You know, if you want to buy it, you can buy it. I'll tell you about that. But it tells you a little bit about us and what this is all about, the Enlighten Up and Get What You Want Masterclass. So now, with that, if you decide to get it, here's what you have. So you'll be able to get the PDFs and the video, and I hope you get that at the very least, ralphhavens.com/enlighten up. And look in your inbox and your promo and spam folders for that, and go through the training, an hour video for free, and really learn this process, 2 PDFs that tell you all about it. But it's really important to get it just so, because the mind can take you all sorts of places where you think you're doing it, but you're kind of double tasking. You're doing it when you're just laying in bed, you know, you're not doing it with dedicated quiet time. You're doing it, you know, while you're driving, and all those things can be good. But when you're first learning it, it's good to really make it an important thing in your life. So if you get the Enlighten Up and Get What You Want Masterclass, in the first module, we go through it a lot. It's in this Letting Go, Trust Done video. It's in this Be Bliss peace process and using matrix energetics with it. It's another version of how to do it here. There's more videos and PDFs of, I think this is, 7 pillars of the Enlighten Up process. Another video that has a version of how to do it. You can use it to activate the state of being. So there's a lot of things in here. We also use a lot of matrix energetics, a lot more matrix energetics. We use it to help with the money thing, with the health thing. And let's see, deep inner smile version of it. And then this one is really cool. I studied with this one guy, really cool, and he had these 9 principles of how to make things happen for yourself. And so it's love, never giving up, how to be you, how to live today as if it's your last day, but really a way to do this, how to use your emotions and thoughts in positive ways, how to laugh and play, how to be really successful with your actions, how to take action, how to ask the universe or God for stuff. There's a very specific way. And so this has a whole bunch of stuff. And let me quit sharing screen. And so if it's something that's interesting to you, you can go ahead and grab it. So I thought about this session today because I thought this was one of the biggest things I thought to give you to get you tuned in with this Psychic Warrior Secrets. And I thought if I just do a 5-minute, 10-minute video with the process, you'll probably be like I was, where it's like, yeah, Ralph, I get it. It's very good, very simple, no big deal. I'll do it when I do this other stuff, and you won't really get it. And but if you take the time and get at least the free stuff, ralphhavens.com/enlighten up, go to your inbox, promo, spam folders, and get the PDFs and the hour-long video training. That's free, and you can start to really learn it. Now, if you're like me, then it's good to have many versions to learn it, because it's while it's simple, it's kind of hard because there's so many ways to find a way not to do it precisely. And so if you're interested in that, you can get the whole thing. And it's $247 for the class. But when you think of it, it can save you so much time, because all these meditation and law of attraction things and trying to relax and trying to be happy and all this stuff is good, but it's kind of like you could meditate, or you could try to relax, or you could try to be happy. But that's kind of, you could also drink a lot of alcohol or take drugs or watch a lot of Netflix just to kind of calm down a bit and be more relaxed too. So they don't get to the core thing. So there's a real specific way to get to the core thing. And that's what I want. And that's why I'm going through this in such a deep way with you. So really, for the price of a few sessions with a practitioner, 2 or 3 sessions, you could have this thing and have it forever, and then really go through it. And part of it is I also have 3 sessions, 3 live sessions a year that I've been doing with this. And I don't know how long I'm going to keep doing that, but you'll be getting that if you decide to do this. So that's what I have for you today. The other part is if it's something you use and it's like in the first 30 days, you're like, not that good. I don't need it. Just tell me and I'll give you your money back. But I'm hoping you actually do it, because I know for us, it made a giant difference. And it's the thing that, as I researched it, that Buddha used. So there's a lot of deep ancient wisdom in it. It's really simple, but it's kind of hard because it's so easy to get sidetracked. So for today's Psychic Warrior Secrets, what you can do is go to ralphhavens.com/enlighten up and get the 2 PDFs, get the video, go through it. It's a whole hour plus training for you extra for free. And then watch my video, the next video that pops up on that page when you click to get it, and see if this resonates with you. And if it does, it's a really cool way to work together. When we have that in place, we can take this Psychic Warrior Secrets to a whole nother level, because there's a way to use this as a way of being. But if you just heard it with your mind, you would think you got it, and you wouldn't really do this. Now, if you want to do it, then go ahead and click all those buttons, get all that stuff. And if you have any questions, just email me and let me know, or comment in the video. All right, everybody. Hope this is a good day for you. It's Sunday if you're watching live. And I will see you guys tomorrow.